Hello, and welcome to the TSM Talks podcast.
Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na.
Exactly. Also known as Texas Student Media, TSM, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Reese Witherspoon, your host, and with me, I have a very special guest. Very special, good friend in the industry. Very extremely talented award winner, coming all the way from Australia,
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman.
All right. How's it going, everybody? Yeah.
All right, Nicole, how was your trip here?
It was fantastic. It's quite a long ride in the sky, but I made it just fine. Keith is at home. He made me a nice little to-go luggage with a little lunch pail for my trip, but it's been fantastic. It's good to be back.
Okay, so glad to hear. Okay, really, guys, this is Chance Weick, Chancerina Weickam from Texas Student Media.
That's me.
If you didn't know, we have the students, which is you guys, and then a few university professionals working on the third floor.
Mm-hmm.
We are two of them. Some would argue the best two.
The best two. I would say so. But, I mean, I'm biased.
True. He's very biased. And Chance is a media account executive.
That's correct. Yeah. That's the title.
So the point of this podcast is there really is no point.
The point is there is no point.
Yeah. No, it's just to kind of kill some time.
Uh-huh.
No, we're actually very busy. But no, it's kind of just to create a little bit of a extra community space for some connection.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you guys don't know we exist, which is fine. But in case you're curious about our existence, this is, did I just sniff really hard?
You're good. You're good.
I never done a podcast before, guys. In case you're curious, hopefully this is a little window into our souls.
Yeah.
And you guys get to know how the third floor operates a little better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
So, Miss Chance, why don't we get started, with literally what do you do here?
Yeah, so I am a media account executive for Texas Student Media, and it is my job to help support the students and the media that comes out of the University of Texas at Austin.
All right. How do you do that? What's your day-to-day? You wake up and you do what?
Yeah, my day-to-day is reaching out to my clients, making sure that I have good relationships with them, and also trying to bring on new clients for the university. It's a broad array of different avenues and different types of media. It's everything from UT Marketplace, which is this upcoming Wednesday, a week from yesterday, right?
A week from yesterday.
Yeah.
No, it's 2 days from now.
It better not be.
It's this podcast.
Oh yeah,
is not coming out until Monday.
Okay, got it. So it is 2 days from now on September 20th. But yeah, that is an event that happens on campus twice a year where companies and organizations can come on campus to market to students and staff and faculty. And then I also support Texas Connect, which is our faculty staff magazine, the Daily Texan, Travesty, KVRX, the radio station. It's my job to bring in ad sales in order to support all the media that is produced here at the university.
Yeah, so Chance went over a lot of things, some of which we'll touch on later. But the gist of it is that we as university professionals, we're here to provide funding, essentially, for the student media entities to run. And we have a variety of avenues to do that, including event planning, ad sales, that's kind of our bread and butter, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, we're running new programs like our student influencer program.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add?
Well, just the fact that we have the drag now that's incorporated into Texas Student Media. I've never sold podcasts before, so that's something new for me. But I'm excited to get that ball rolling as well.
You know what? You could sell into this podcast.
I could.
The 0.07 views we're going to get.
I'm getting some experience firsthand right now. Got me in the studio.
As such, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Are you strong-willed? Are you ambitious? Are you laid back? What's your working style? You know, just tell us in a professional interview setting, kind of like your approach to your work here.
Yeah, I am a Texan. I was born in Dallas and raised all over the South. I feel like that's a big piece of who I am as a salesperson as well. I try to be very, I don't know, a friend said he doesn't like this adjective the other day, but he doesn't like being described as chill.
Chill.
But I feel like I'm a very chill person that likes to go with the flow and in that just be personable and kind. And that's kind of my approach to sales. I think if you're just really honest and genuine and especially with working at the university, I think it's easy once you kind of portray who you are as a person to get people a little bit interested and captivated with what you do just because we are the University of Texas at Austin. And with that comes, you know, the prestige and the reputation behind it. All the funding that goes that I bring in goes into education, which feels great. But yeah, as far as my work style, I just like to put myself out there, let them know what we offer here at the University of Texas at Austin and through Texas Student Media. And through that, hopefully connections and relationships are formed.
Okay, I want to make one point. Since your audience is students, I want to emphasize we also have a student ad sales team.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. And that's really exciting because you can make your own sales and earn commission on those sales. We have a student ad sales manager now. Her name is Kaylin. She's doing awesome. She's super fun to work with.
Big fan.
Yeah, big fan. And maybe you guys will get to meet her one day on this show.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions in the meantime, advertise at texasstudentmedia.com.
Yeah, it's a great way to get some experience with sales, working with the sales team, me, myself, and then my colleagues as well, Danny and Marlise. And then also, it's a great way to just get more familiar with what comes out of the university, you know? I think it's great if you're driven towards learning a little bit more about podcasting, you're interested in radio, it's all right there. It's at your fingertips, so.
Yeah, but sales is really important. Like, if you get experience in sales, you can do anything. It's kind of like New York City. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Everything is sales.
Everything is sales. You know, I graduated from the University of Alabama after the past football game. I'll just remain silent there. I won't say anything. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm in my 30s. I grew up watching the movie Stepmom, and my minor was photography, so I always envisioned myself being Julia Roberts in Stepmom, except without the kids, because I don't want to be a mom or a parent. But yeah, I saw myself being on the creative end of things. My degree was in advertising. I wanted to be a fashion photographer. I wanted to be putting out what was in Vogue and W Magazine and all that good stuff. And I graduated in at the peak of the recession and got put, basically my first job was at Clear Channel in a sales assistant role. And then from there, I have continually ended up in sales because once you get sales experience and once people know that you can do it, it's just essential. It's essential to any company and it's essential to most things in life. So sales experience is great, and just full circle back to the positions and student workers that we're hiring. I think it's a great avenue to do so.
Yeah. And before we get a little deeper into your sales life and sales experience, I want to circle back to Marketplace because that's really important.
Yeah.
Again, it is this Wednesday, September 20th. If you don't know what it is, companies pay us to exhibit on Speedway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's extreme. Like, I cannot emphasize enough how important. I need to talk to the mic. I can't. Okay. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is that people show up. I mean, we always get people show up, but like, we want huge numbers for these
The
clients.
masses. Come in the masses. Tell
Exactly.
your friends.
Exactly.
Bring your new friend that's in the dorm or in student housing. We have a huge housing tent. The Division of Housing and Dining here at the university is represented there, and they're one of our clients as well. But yeah, I recommend showing up, and there's always a lot of free swag. There's T-shirts, there's giveaways. You typically see some In-N-Out Burger. I don't want to do too many plugs, but yeah, it's a very fun day for everyone involved.
Okay, yeah. Sponsorship over.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe for some of the students who are now interested in sales potentially,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you talk about some of your maybe most successful sales strategies and how you chase after those leads?
Yeah, I mean, when I first started, which was about a year and a half ago, I just kind of, I don't know, I started day one, I got my bearings and spent a week just kind of getting familiar with everything. I took a look at businesses and companies in the area that we weren't partnered with, that I thought there was a good opportunity to do so.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really big. I mean, everyone has their different approach to sales, and with the technology available today, there's many ways and routes that you can go. There's the email. You can pick up the phone and call someone. You can DM a company through Instagram to get someone's attention. But I personally like to just, especially if it's a client or a potential new client, I really like to show up in person, introduce myself, say, who I am and, that I'm with the University of Texas. And then if I can get, I'll say DM, decision maker, but if I can get the marketing manager or someone in front of me, it usually goes a long way. Again, there's a lot of opportunity at the university, and I think it's a great way to capture not only young adults, but both, young adults, but also faculty and staff as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then with grad students, it's just a wide range of demographics here. And I don't know, that has a lot of potential with a lot of different companies, especially in Austin with a lot of tech companies coming here. They want to have a presence. They want to be out there. And we offer a way for them to do that here at the university.
Yeah. When you go out and get someone,
Mm-hmm.
let's say in person, what's your pitch to them?
Again, I just I feel like I always kind of get in trouble in some way, like not by anybody, but I don't really have a set pitch, I don't have, I like to not come across as a salesperson.
Okay.
Because I know as soon as with a lot of people, as soon as you go into a pitch or you're reciting something that you say all the time, people can sense that. And in that moment, you're almost just like a recording. It's not authentic, and it's easily dismissed in my experience. So whenever I meet someone, especially for the first time, I just like to, again, introduce myself, just kind of smile, be personable, bring out the Texas charm and just get to know someone and make eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as you do that, and if you can break the ice with, something small to bring up as far as I won't say the weather because we all know the weather here hasn't been optimal this year.
No, it's been great.
Yeah.
I love this weather.
But yeah, if you can break the ice somehow, that goes a long way. And then once you kind of get in their safe space and they welcome you in, again, I like to let people know who I am and what all we offer here. And I kind of open up that door and window for them to let me know if they might be interested, and to also let me know what they're currently doing right now as far as their marketing,
Okay. So essentially what Chance is saying is you just gotta be friends.
You got to be friends. You got to be personable. And again, no one likes, anything that seems disingenuous or, like a automated response or recording,
Mm-hmm.
even when I write an email, I'll go back and edit it if it seems like it's too much of a canned response. There is a time where a canned response is appropriate, but a lot of the time, or especially when you're trying to get someone's attention, that's when I like to just kind of like sprinkle in a little bit of chance and make it to where it's a little bit more lighthearted, or I get their attention some way, and then once you strike up a conversation, the ball is usually in your court.
Okay. So, guys, if you're good at making friends, if you're good at flirting, if you're good at...
Batting your eyes.
If you're good at,
Please don't bat your eyes.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You're kind of flirting with the advertisers, though. Like,
no, I don't.
You want to make it to the end.
Yeah.
And make that sale, so
yeah,
you gotta get there however you can.
Those are words from Jason, not me.
I might cut that out, guys. You know what I mean. Like, you just have to turn up the charm, really get them to like you.
Yeah,
it's all about relationships in this business.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally relationships.
Yeah. Go above and beyond, and kind of nurture those relationships that you do make. Never write anyone off. We've seen the economy sway. We've been through a national pandemic. Some people have to cut budgets. That does not mean that they won't be back the next fiscal year or 5 years from now. And if you're always kind and personable and just check in, I think that goes a long way.
Yeah. I ran out of topics.
No, yeah.
In my brain.
That's good. The only other things I'll hit on as far as like pop culture and what's going on out there, I'm obsessed with the Lisk serial killer. I'll say if anyone's...
we can have a good media segment.
Yeah, if we're going media and
great.
like what's going on out there. Kim Petras is going to be in town soon, so go get tickets. I think Lana Del Rey is in town this weekend. Lisk serial killer. It was on 2020 a few weeks ago. You can watch it on Hulu Plus. There's also a great podcast called Crime Junkie that covers it from 2018, 2019. But the Long Island serial killer was just found, and I've been obsessed with it for quite some time. So the fact that they just found him, I'm like, I don't know, fangirling out on that. And by fangirl, I mean I don't want him anywhere near me, but in prison. Also innocent until proven guilty. I assume he is the serial killer. But also, just follow it. It's great media. If you like true crime, it's great. And I don't know what else. Other than the marketplace coming up on the 20th, I'm excited for fall. Football season is here. I need to go support some of our other athletes and on campus.
You were an athlete.
I was a triathlete in the fact that I tried to be one.
Really? You weren't good?
I did tennis and swim, and I was successful at that, but I did not pursue that. It was just an extracurricular activity in high school. Yeah.
Same. I definitely put that on my college application, and
there you go.
I forgot about it.
And then I forgot about it.
Okay, yeah. We might... This is probably the last episode. But just in case it isn't, we hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
I honestly had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But...
I had a great time. And if anyone's listening to this, because currently we're both in a empty room, besides having the company of...
No, there's a live audience.
Oh, is it?
Can you
Yeah.
not hear them? We're on a stage, guys. They're screaming your name.
Yeah. But if anyone enjoyed this, feel free to let us know. We can continue on. And if you want us to just never do this again, we'll take that feedback as well.
Yes, we'll take all kinds of feedback.
Yeah.
And with that, we hope you have a good week. Please show up to Marketplace.
Yeah.
And if this happens again, I will definitely script it somewhat.
Yeah. Marketplace happens from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. off of Speedway, right in front of the Macomb School of Business.
The Bee's Knees School.
Yeah. And the Gregory Gym.
Cool. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Bye.